Let's see here. Let's see if it's popping up here. Hey, look at that. There I am. All right. Hello, folks. Let me see. Let's expand that on here. All right. So, we'll get going with my cheesy little show here. So, it's kind of difficult to advertise on Facebook, especially when I work primarily with guns and those sorts of things. They'll flat shut you down. They don't allow me to boost stuff. And the interesting thing is I have well over 900 followers, but if I want to boost something, they'll shut it down. I can post stuff, but maybe a dozen people see it. So I count on organic activity on here from you guys as far as getting the word out and people getting to see what it is I do. So the other thing is I don't do just guns. I do a lot of other stuff, and I've done some of these little commercials. And a lot of times those don't get a lot of traction. I mean, I flip past commercials. I'm really just trying to get people out there and get the word out to what I do. I don't like doing commercials. They kind of annoy me, to be honest with you, but I think this is the best way. I'll do some live stuff. Let's just see what I do. So today, and I'm going to do a little bit of different stuff every day, but today I've got some coasters here that I've got put down. This is going to be it's a gift for family. It's a housewarming gift, but they bought this house more than a year ago, and when they got it, they found out that it needed so many repairs, they ended up gutting the thing. So they didn't get their housewarming gift just yet. Because this would have been put at the back burner, and believe me, this is the least of their problems. But now they've got their house done, and it's beautiful, and I think it'll be fun to just put something in there for them to see. So these are slate coasters. So this is one of the other things that I do aside from guns. I do many other things, but we'll get to show you what the slate coasters do. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to burn this puppy. And let me make sure this is lined up. Get the exhaust in here. This slate actually puts off a lot of dust, as you're going to see here. But here we go. So, as you're doing this, thinking of ideas, this could be, gift ideas for you all if this is something you want to do. So here we go. So another thing about these is I take and I put a clear coat over these. I'll seal them. I guess depending on whatever your drink is that goes on it, it could tarnish or change the coloring of it. I haven't heard any complaints about it yet, but why not? I just put a clear seal on it. It gives them a nice gloss finish. So these are a nice addition in any little man cave, actually. Just think of having, this says the Johnson's on it, but think of having some Second Amendment stuff on there, or your favorite brand of whiskey or whatever, you let me know. Those are things that I can put together and put on your coasters for you. I have a lot of stock images I'll have available to me too, but if there's something you want to custom, I can absolutely do custom stuff as well. So I do batches. I do things for dealers. All right, that one's done. I do things for dealers, like we Cerakote firearms for dealers, and I'll put like paisley designs or what have you, whatnot, on there, and it basically takes what they have in stock, and then customers can have a little bit more. You can customize it and personalize it. And Second Amendment to me is something that's really, really personal and meaningful. So why wouldn't I have something on there that's going to be a little bit more meaningful to me? And if you don't love it, you're not going to carry it, and that's the bottom line. Yeah, train with it, and it's going to be a good serviceable firearm, but at the same time, we all kind of wear our hearts on our sleeves. If we didn't, we wouldn't be buying t-shirts with our favorite information on it. So why not do that with your firearm? So I do that for those guys. But this week, my Cerakote they're not backed up, they're just filled up right now. So I've got a little bit of time. Until I get my stuff back from Cerakote, I can't engrave on anything, so that leaves me with open days. So I'm booked tomorrow, but Wednesday, I'm going to have time to do, I kind of see it as an appreciation for law enforcement. I try to throw out good deals for those guys. When they have stuff done, they can't afford to wait. They have to same day it. They have to same day it, because usually the weapons that they're bringing are the ones that they carry on duty, and they have to do it on their day off. So I can set aside time, and not only can I give them a discount, but I could same day it. So what I'll do is I'll take, say for example, this is Motley grip. This is one of my most popular grips right there, is the Motley grip. And that's something that improves the grip performance, because that's a big thing with law enforcement, man. They want that thing to stick to their hand, especially if they're getting a tussle and their hands are wet, or they got something slippery on their hands, whatever. They need to be able to grab the firearm. So I can same day these, as long as there's no Cerakote. I can same day these for these guys. So the deal that I'm putting out for law enforcement, and I can only do this on days that I'm not particularly backed up and I don't have a lot going on. So this Wednesday would be an opportunity for this. If you bring me three, so like get your buddies together, I will same day 3 to 4 of these. If you can bring me 3, I'm going to give you another one for free, another grip. That's a full wrap grip. So the other thing that I can do as well, it doesn't necessarily have to be like the Motley grip. That's a good grip, but some guys like texture. I can throw something like this on it. You see that, and this is all done with laser. I don't need Cerakote to do this. And this is for a Stone County guy, and they put their SRT patch on that. Now that was for one of their guys. I did this. I frosted it. I put the basket weave pattern on there. Then I put in just a nice rounded frosted part, and then I cut out their text on there, and they loved it. So this is a first come first serve. I can only same day so many of these in one day. So if you get some buddies that are law enforcement, and you guys, hey, let's put together, you could save a lot of money. So a full wrap grip like that is $130, like the Motley grip, like this one. That's $130, and that's the best value. If you want to put a badge or something in there, it's $25 a side. So what I'll do is, if you guys all wanted to do that, I can put that in, and I'll basically give you the same deal, and it'll be one free of equal or lesser value of the other ones that you did. So now I got the Motley grip, I did this one, and then here's this one. If you take a look at that, that's a pretty aggressive grip pattern. I call that a radial lug pattern, or a radial dot pattern, and I can spread those out. And basically, the deeper I make her, the wider I make those dots away from one another, the more aggressive they are. And that makes for a very aggressive grip. So if you look at the sides of this, my standard price is the sides plus the index point is $130. And then if you wanted the front or the back strap, that's $20 each additional. But since I have the file pre-done for the Motley grip, and I do that a lot because Don Motley's a really good guy, and I try to send him as much business as I can. The deal I have for him and his students, or anybody basically wants a Motley grip, is it's a full wrap grip, and it's the same price, $130. So anyway, we'll get back to these guys. And we'll just keep visiting, and I'm gonna talk while I burn these puppies. So let's see if I can make some comments. Don, what's up, buddy? This guy can produce anything. I just had a good friend tell me how awesome his challenge coins turned out. Oh yeah, I remember those. I can't even begin to tell you what my customers are saying about the firearms. Yeah, I appreciate it, Don. Thank you very much. Yeah, a lot of your customers. It's funny. Don Motley's a trainer, and he's pretty much niched the ladies' market. If I ever had a lady who's like, okay, I'm brand new to firearms, and I'm just curious as to just learning it, and I need somebody to teach me, Don's the guy. He's amazing. He takes, especially a lot of ladies who've never had firearm experience, and their confidence levels are very low. When they leave there, they feel dangerous. I mean, they know how to do it, and they're keyhole in the bullseye when they leave. And he's kind of like Don Motley's sort of like Wilford Brimley. He's a Quaker Oats guy. All the guys trust him to send their wives to. They don't have to worry about some macho jerk pushing their wife around or making her feel stupid or hitting on them, whatnot. He's a good dude. So I send a lot of business to him, and he does it likewise. Actually, we've got a pretty good relationship going. But yeah, check him out, Don Motley Gun. He trains over at 417 Firearms. He's not the only trainer I work with. There's other trainers that I work with that are really good guys. Matt Coombs is another good one. He does a lot of training for people who do like executive protection and things like that. He actually owns a security company as well. Now, another thing Don Motley is doing is they have virtual training with videos and shoot, don't shoot scenarios, and they'll set people up for that. Him and Stacy Woods have a partnership in that, and that's called Get Firearm Training. But if you go and checked out Don Motley directly, in fact, he's already commented on this video, so if you go check him out directly, he will set you up on that. Text my wife here. And text my wife. There we go. So yeah, when I coat these, I put the clear coat over these. I'll be sure to take another picture for y'all and post them on the page so you can see it. So this is one of many things that I do, and I'm going to try to get on here every day now and just sort of do a little bit of Q&A and talk with people, and maybe show some different stuff that I do. I've got a lot of stuff that people are surprised that I do. One of them is rings. I can do signet rings and some jewelry and bracelets and those sorts of things. I've done a little bit of that, but I've got rings that I'm going to start selling. And, imagine taking your family's heritage or your family's coat of arms and putting them on a signet ring and then backfilling them with black. They're awesome. All right, let's get the next one up. So, yep, if you guys are all interested in putting together a bulk firearm deal, I can same day you guys. I will make sure they're done the same day so you don't have to go to work the next day without your firearm. Just make sure we set up an appointment to do it. So a lot of y'all, especially there's a man store here in town in Springfield that I got to go to and talk to those people, but there's a lot of stuff that they do, flasks, pocket knives, whiskey containers, those different things. I can personalize every one of those. I've also got bulk rates, so if you're a dealer, you're a firearms dealer, you want bulk back plates or anything that you want to put in shop, I definitely have competitive bulk rates. You can see, let me get the camera off you there for a second. If you can see over there, I've got jigs. I can do dust covers, AR magazines, back plates, a bunch of stuff up there. I mean, those are just slight examples. I'm going to be doing a lot more cups here as well. Excuse me. Who else is on here? Who else is watching? I see Don Motley. Says there's 3 other folks on here. Oh, there we go. I'm seeing the other comments. I missed them. Nina Pyle. Hello, Nina. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, this seems to be the best way, man. Lives. Now, the other thing is you guys could please share these things. Nobody gets to see this stuff. I've got 900 followers and a dozen people see what I do. And the only way I get traction is from organic traction. So if you guys can like this and share it and tag friends in it, I would appreciate it, especially with some of the promotions that I have. Like right now, the pew pew work, as you just said. It's hard to really get the word out on that. And if I start talking money and things like that, then Facebook will just shut me down. So I got to be very careful about how I do that. But man, it's like anybody else. I got a family to feed if nobody knows what I'm doing, and I'm not going to make a living. The part that really gets you is there's tons of people out there who want this kind of work. I still run into people who come in there and after somebody had told them about me, told me that they've had to mail their stuff out of state to get it done. And I'd been here the whole time and they just didn't know about me. Well, it's not for a lack of trying to tell them. I'm a bit small, so I can't advertise. Advertising ain't cheap. And quite frankly, social media is kind of the way to go, man. Charlie Allison. Hey, brother. What's up, man? How you doing? There's an encounter buddy right there. So yeah, radio, television, I've thought it, and I've even looked into doing some of those forms of advertisement, but quite frankly, social media is where people get, if you go and you just sit in the mall and look at people, they're staring down at their phone 90% of the time, and they won't lift their head up to even look at the television. So I've just got to figure clever ways of getting my information out there. I've got some firearms going to be coming out. I'm going to be doing highlights on a lot. I got one guy who sends me stuff and he gives me free rein to go nuts on it. So, I pour my heart into him. I'll do some mid-range stuff that's not really over the top, and then I got some other stuff that are theme guns that I'm going to be showing off. I've done some similar, but there's one in particular I'm pretty excited about that I think is going to be pretty awesome, and I'm hoping a few other people jump on it as well. Won't say just what yet. Got one more. Charlie Allison. Who else is on here today? We got 4 people on there now. I see Dawn, I see Nina, I see Charlie Allison. Who else? I am pro law enforcement, Don. I appreciate that. And hopefully if I ever get pulled over for speeding, the guy knows me. He might cut me some brakes. I don't get pulled over. I haven't been pulled over for years, knock on wood. Yeah, guys, let's put it together, man. We'll get together and meet up. I'll have some free time later this week, possibly. I got 4 pretty sizable projects coming back from Cerakote this week. And I'm most likely going to have some more booked up for next week is what I'm shooting for. But, definitely would love to meet. Anyway, I can get the word out and try to send some love back to some of the people. So here's one other thing I'm going to be showing y'all too. I may put together an order, but I do some of these as well. I don't know if you can see that or not. Hold on there. Let's take it out. Glock back plates. I've got a lot right now. I got to refill my my bin here of the full size, but here's like a Glock full size right there. See that or not? That's an American flag, and then here's another one. So I've got a tray. I was thinking about putting together a tray sale where people can call in. I'm on there for an hour, and once the tray's full, well, there we go. I know somebody's going to pound on that one. Somebody's going to jump on that one. These are aircraft grade aluminum with graphite black Cerakote, and then I get a bleached white image on there. They don't rub off, that's permanent. I mean, it is. They'll wear like anything else, but I mean, I think they look sharp. And that's the part that fits right on the back of your slide. Now, and here's an example, right hither. This one's a blank, but that's where it'd be, right there. There's my carry. This little waffle stomper on there. Anyway. So, yeah, I'd love to organize, man. We can have some sort of a bulk deal, a bulk tray deal. I could fill up my tray and then burn them all at once. Everybody can see their stuff getting burned. I think that'd be kind of fun. So anyway, so right now I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to put something up else tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to burn yet, but we'll put something else up there tomorrow. And do me a favor, guys. Roger Walters, what's up, brother? Do me a favor and share this and save it and tag people that you know. Don't forget about the law enforcement deal I have where you bring in 3, I'll give you 1 grip for free, and I'll same day them for you. We just got to put together an appointment. And that's only for Glock pistols. Black frame Glock pistols. Black polymer. Other stuff I can't do. I can do some other stuff. If you guys wanted some stuff on the slide, I can even same day that for some of you guys, but I will have limited space for that. But again, that's primarily for law enforcement. I mean, I'll do that deal for most anybody else, but I'll try to give law enforcement, it's going to take priority on that. It just kind of helps me. It helps the law enforcement guys, and it helps me keep my bench full. But anyway, I'm going to sign off. You guys have a great day, and I'm going to be back on here tomorrow with something else, hopefully unexpected that you've never considered that I actually do. So, all right, guys, take care.